But we are starting. Rigel is in a Helix. Okay, I'm gonna already predict right now. Okay, well it's a little stretch. I mean, let's face it, DeKay, Fed, and M0b are on the other team. So even if I predicted Blue's gonna win, it might have happened regardless. But I think Rigel being in this Helix and not having a crazy death ray. Okay, think about this, guys. From my observations, I think that the Helix rockets drain energy faster than the Saucer death ray, and I don't think it even does as much damage. So it's literally all around worse than the death ray. And we do have Rigel coming out immediately with stasis mines. And obviously no one's gonna have a duct quite yet. So those are gonna stay unless someone drops a unit down. We do have the cable fixers, and a bunch of tanks coming up here. And their effectiveness is pretty much going to be halved if they let them just stack. But you know, this extremely high level, especially all these saucers, they are going to be able to micro everything around. Like these stasis mines pretty much did nothing because they were able to leapfrog them over so fast, so fast, so fast. And Scale does say it's going to be hard to use the death ray when Rigel is spamming rockets in the air. But if you think about it, if the Helix is in the air, you got saucers in the air as well to out dogfight and just smash you in the air. So I do think it is just bad all around. I mean, okay, let's be honest here. The Saucer is a really good dogfighter. It's not an amazing dogfighter because it's pretty much a paper mech, but it's pretty darn freaking awesome. I would say, in my personal opinion, only really outclassed by the Neo and by a skilled, not an average, but a skilled striker that can actually really effectively connect with those air-to-air missiles. Oh, and B-Boy getting M0b on the ground before he gets finished off himself. And M0b dropping the no! Oh, and DeKay actually. Oh no, I thought he went. Oh god, Fed has level 2 death ray already. And B-Boy choosing to go with the blink and the death ray in terms of the levels. I think if you just hit level 2 and spam death ray, you will level like you have levelers. Like, I really believe that the way that this death ray is going. This is why I just said before that I really I honestly believe that this patch is not going to happen as is, because this death ray is just. It's just insanity strong. Yeah, there is that whole, well, the Saucer is kind of reliant on its abilities and it's really a lot reliant on range, you know, so if you, the thing that I was talking about that last night, you get really good at your energy. But come on, dude, look how freaking strong this thing is. It doesn't, the pros definitely drastically outweigh the cons here. And Rigel now going with that Helix to the top outpost. Green team's actually gaining more control. If blue team doesn't clear out more stuff here, and DeKay with this Saucer death ray, Bowser is here to respond, but M0b, oh, and DeKay does get the level up, so he is going to be able to spam this like crazy. Does get killed on the ground by the green units, but this definitely going to be neutralized, and I do not know if like M0b not even caring, definitely going to die, just doesn't care, just wants to just kill as much crap as he possibly can. Now Fed bringing rebels, I don't really agree with this, especially he put them on patrol. I would have expected him to maybe just put them on the doors to block. That's kind of the main reason at this point. Since this is already neutralized, rebels would have been better to block doors than to than to put in DPS to neutralize an outpost. Because that's what the purpose of the rebel. I was about to say rebler, but that's pretty much what the purpose of the rebel is. And Fed with that top hat there. On the Saucer. It does look pretty cool on the Fedcomp Saucer, though. I will say that. But now Rigel flying around, and actually, blue team is kind of owning right here. And M0b choosing not to go with the death ray. Oh, but actually does die on the ground with a full amount of energy, which is kind of painful, especially in a Saucer. And DeKay also getting killed on the ground, but they have been able to neutralize this outpost. And I do think that they will respawn fairly quickly, as they are only level 3 right now. Fedcomp level 5 already. It's he has a 2 level difference on his teammates. And I think right now, you know what? I might be using Eric and using that the alien parts that give you more HP and stuff would be extremely good here, just so you can get level after level after level and clear after you get after field, and use the death ray like an extremely scalable thing. I think that would be pretty effective if you can get the timing right. not even the timing right, but if you can get a good feel for the timing. Bowser getting hit on the ground by that Seeker, but not able to get that kill on that Longhorn before Fed is able to save it. And definitely, yep, did die to M0b landing there. But actually, Green Team has been able to hold that high end. Let's see here. Skinny says he wants more streaming. I forgot what funny voice I did just now. I'm just talking freely right now. It's just so much easier than intensely watching a cast, or than intensely watching a replay that's been sent to me. Because the majority of the replays that have been sent to me have like a buttload of action. And stuff is happening everywhere on the map like all at the same time, and so I have to be so attentive. And if you guys have watched my videos, you've noticed that I've missed so many things. I mean, yeah, I've gotten a little bit better at caching things, but God, the things that people tend to send me, it's like they want me to explode it.
Double kill.
When I was fake moaning about the saucer villages, no, not yet. But DeKay finishing up. I mean, these rebels. I would assume that the saucer death rate puts down the same type of weapon damage as every AirMech, which is heavy, and so these rebels are just gonna melt to this death ray. I mean, look at DeKay. I mean, look how awesome. Okay, I wanna follow DeKay right now and look deep into this pumpkin saucer's eyes. As he throws that death ray down on the ground. Come on, DeKay. I want you to face south and throw that death ray down. Yes, he is boosh. Oh my God, this pumpkin saucer is shooting a laser beam out of its mouth. That is freaking amazing, dude. That is amazing. But Green actually has been able to take this outpost with a lot of that pressure, but DeKay and Fed, with their double saucer death ray, but you know what, Rigel is really effectively using that helix to deter the blue mechs from landing on the ground. Not necessarily deter, but he's shortening the time that they can be on the ground. And he's actually getting a couple kills on the ground. DeKay and Fed landing like there is no helix there, and obviously are gonna get. Oh wow, DeKay was able to kill. Who was that there? I wasn't even paying attention. I think Bowser was the one that got killed there. The kill wasn't by DeKay. It was by the units, but he put down so much damage so fast. God, that death ray. God, that death ray. Yeah, I had a replay that I kind of wanted to do, and then I heard there was going to be a Canary, and I was like, okay, I guess it's going to break, so I'm not going to be able to do it, because I was planning to sleep like an hour and a half ago. Then this Canary hit, and I was looking at this death stuff, and I am flabbergasted, and I was kind of worried that I wasn't going to be able to do that replay, but right now, I'm not that worried, because I highly doubt that this version of this saucer death ray is going to see the light of day. There is absolutely no way that this can make it into the current balance, because they are just so strong. I mean, there's going to be a lot of egg on my face if it turns out that just because I've been saying it over and over and over and over. Oh, my game audio is too loud. What it is because I'm not talking out loud right now because it's like 2 something in the morning, and I don't want to piss off my neighbors right now. Yeah, guys, tell me that earlier. Jeez, no one told me that before. And you know what? I think what it's due to is the difference in volume between actually following the mech and free camming. Because when you're free camming, the audio is much like quieter. And like as you can see, obviously right now I'm free camming, and right now I am following. So the audio is much louder, and I don't know if that's actually easier to it is. I don't know if it's easier to I kind of have mentioned that in like AirMech chat to the devs, but I think it's kind of complicated. I know it's very complicated. I know that FreeCam didn't used to, like, if you look, FreeCam's gonna change elevations depending on, see how it's dropping and going up. Depending on the land that you're over, stuff like that. FreeCam didn't used to do that because they didn't used to do that before. It wasn't super. It wasn't that crucial. It was always like at a fixed height. And the only time that camera was at a different height was when you were doing follow. But right now, all right, Scaling, see ya. Thanks for watching. Right now, the free cam actually changes elevation, so I think hopefully that this sound issue is not that bad, not something that's that unreasonable, and they can actually do something about that. Especially, I mean, I've noticed it a lot making these YouTube videos and just watching replays and spectating over and over again. No. That was my phone. That was my phone. I really do hope that that's fixed. One other thing that I actually would really like also in spectator mode is the ability to see every single person's cargo regardless of who you're following at that moment. That would be really awesome too. Like, you really can't see cargo. Like right now, I don't know what M0b's carrying if I'm focused on Fed. See, and I can only see who that person. I can only see that person's cargo who I'm actually last followed on. If I can see everyone's cargo, that'd be much better. That'd be really great. Oh, and Bowser. Oh, we do have a complete wipe, an annihilation. I don't remember all the terms because they're all kind of crazy different. There's like 4 different terms for when everybody's dead. In my videos, I've just been saying complete wipe because that makes the most sense to me. You know, if you guys want to give me any feedback, that would be great because I really don't know what the hell people want. I've just been talking. So, let me move my mic a little bit. There we go. I think that'll be a little bit better. It's a little bit closer, so I can talk a little bit more quietly without having to affect the volume of the volume ratio of the stream that much. We do have blue team pretty much winning now because they have been able to grab this outpost, and it's very well surrounded. Unless there's a heavy tank push that comes in, I don't see green team getting this outpost back anytime. And right now, this one is not very defended as well. There's only 2 Longhorn here. Okay, we do have Fed going with the DerpRay, hitting this Longhorn from the back. Oh my god, that was fast. That is faster than Warthog. That is faster than Warthog. I'm not even joking. That is craziness. Wow. That is, yeah. So guys, once again, if you wanna feel how this feels, like if you want this kind of power, play Canary right now, because I can almost guarantee you that no one will ever feel this kind of power with the saucer again, because there's almost no way that this will happen. And I think that the saucer DerpRay will kill things faster than Abduct. Like if M0b dropped and tried to kill that tank with DerpRay, it would have been faster than actually abducting it. So I do think that obviously the balance is not really there. But yeah, guys, if you want to feel how this feels to kill things that fast, I do think that at this point it's probably the strongest thing, the strongest ground attack, even stronger than Helix Rockets, even stronger than what's it called? Than Warthog Fire. It does feel like that. It's really that strong. And right now, with blue team holding this outpost, if they can actually hold it, green team is just gonna kind of be turtled right here at this island. But they will be kind of screwed because their fort is all the way over here. And Fed with this DerpRay is gonna be able to kill the Seeker, and just with these rebels here, and does leave enough energy for him to blink. I think once away. But see, there is that trade-off between putting points into your DerpRay power and putting points into your blink efficiency, your blink energy efficiency. And B-Boy, is able to gain enough ground to not get killed by those following mechs. I think that was Fedcomp and M0b again. It would be cool if you could see the whole map and not just an individual player. So I'm assuming what you're talking about is kind of like zooming out, which you kind of can technically do, I guess, with the free cam mode. I can do this. But the visibility kind of gets kind of screwed a little bit. We do have DeKay there. If you guys don't know how to do this, I don't know if this is. I still am not sure if this is available to all players, and not just Canary Bird owners. But this is. Oh boy! This is free cam. Oh my god! I'm freaking out. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. But you can just hit F2. It's really slow too, the movement, and to be honest, from that view, the action is going to be really,
in my opinion, it would be kind of crappy to watch just because the angle is not that great. If it's just a straight top-down view, like, or a really zoomed out view, yeah, you'd be able to see the action, but it wouldn't really be nearly as intense as if you were this close up. So at this point, it really is up to the spectator to provide a good show for the people who are watching it, though. So I do really think that's the issue there. Green team has been able to hold this island pretty well. Now they are actually kind of moving out, having a couple Dillos. But the thing is, right now, especially with this new ability, those Dillos pretty much disintegrate to the thought of the Death Beam. God, look how fast that works. I'm not gonna get tired of that. I'm not gonna get tired of watching that. I'm gonna rewatch my stream. I'm gonna rewatch the stream recording like 4 times just because it's so awesome. Yeah, once again, I highly doubt that this patch, that this version of this of AirMech is gonna see the light of live day. Rigel getting followed back, but not with enough secret missiles to actually finish him off over his outpost. You do now see nowadays secret missiles or T-99 missiles following you all the way back to an outpost and actually finishing you off over your outpost. Even if you have like half of your life, it'll just, you know, they all just catch up to you all at the same time and just finish you off. It's just ridiculous fast and crazy. We do have B-Boy going down here. I mean, I wonder how fast a level 2 or level 3 saucer death ray. Look how fast that is. Look how fast that is. That's more effective than coming, especially in certain maps like Duel or Chasm, where oh god, I can't even see where he is right now. Look at this. The camera is just all messed up and all screwy. I can't go that far down. Like, this is as far down as I can get on the map, but I know the mech can actually exist somewhere way down here, which is kind of sad. Especially in spectate view. Spectate view, you should be able to go a little bit past the mech bounds. And Fed, with a great liftoff timing, does finish Bowser there before Bowser able. He was so close. He was like right here too, and he was a saucer. I don't know if he had enough energy to blink, but if he did, that was just a single blink away from survival. But Fed was able to lift off at a perfect time to finish Bowser off there and there. And let's see, Fedcomp gonna go with, oh, he is bombing. He is bombing. And personally, at this stage, with that new ability, I do think it's not the efficient route to take. And once again, I do think it would be better to just neutralize immediately as fast as you possibly can, which AMANA and Fedcomp do. DeKay just finishing off whatever other units are there too, as well. B-Boy getting finished off in the air by AMANA, and the blue team will be able to re-secure this as long as they focus and concentrate on just this task. Bowser is here, will be able to finish off that rebel god. There, you see nothing but normal like mech landing, lifting off and firing in the air, and when they're landing, they're using the death ray. That's kind of a sign of something that's a little bit imba. And Fedcomp using the death ray again, not going to be able to get this neutralized. Oh, taking too much damage there on the ground, especially by that double team. And now Bowser, let's see how fast he can kill this. Okay, I didn't even get to finish saying the word Seeker, and then he killed it. Oh god, and B-Boy kind of hiding down here, but gets caught by these extremely experienced high-level players. Is able to get away there with his blink. Right now we do have DeKay bringing up level 4 creeps to secure this outpost even further. I don't know. I mean, we are already in quarter 4. If the saucers just go straight from here and then just fly all the way over here and bam, hit this front door until they die, I think they will be able to actually kill off green team pretty freaking quick. Actually, you know, just double the strength of that saucer that saucer death rate. It's like having 6 mechs attacking your front door at the same time at the death ray rate of attack, DPS value. And let's see, Bowser is going to be able to finish off this A. Just look how fast this is. Oh my god, that happens too fast. I mean, I know I'm constantly getting surprised, and like I can honestly tell you guys that I'm not feigning this surprise. I'm not trying to hype this situation up. This death ray is just incredibly entertaining because of how strong it is. If you haven't tried it though, try using it. You know, grab that Canary and just do a solo match and just use that uses that ability, the control is so weird. It's so weird. It like pushes you away, and when you rotate, it's kind of like you're swinging a heavy hammer, and you can't really get it to pinpoint accuracy kind of thing. You're just trying to swing and pull as hard as you can. You don't really have the strength to control it very well, so it kind of just throws you for a loop. The way that it forces you to move, it's just really difficult. Rigel getting DeKay there on the ground, and MNOb getting finished off on the ground as well by that death ray by Bowser, and MNOb throwing up that win. So okay, now Fed replacing his that lunchbox for Moneymaker. They really do just need to make more units and get more credits so they can move out. They have this outpost already, and Bowser has these creeps here. Not really gonna get that far. I don't even think they killed anything. I think they were focusing on this creep that was bunkered, and in the bunker, I think infantry take half damage and get healed. So it's like having like 3 infantry in one bunker, give or take, just because they have a heal and they take less damage. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm pretty sure that is what happens. They take less damage. And Rigel says go, meaning, are they gonna? I mean, oh, and they're all trying to attack the front door, or at least they're trying to attack something. And B-Boy and Rigel actually are able to reach the fort. And Rigel dropping all over the sides there. Rigel firing in straight with that helix, and does get finished off on the ground by Fedcomp's death ray. And MNOb not going to be able to abduct these before they get killed. Oh no, Fedcomp doesn't kill that last tank, so he is able to actually grab that Longhorn. And this lunchbox is finally going down again. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys are aware, whoever isn't aware actually, this lunchbox generates 5% of the fort health back in shield form. See this blue color, the light blue color, and the lunchbox actually generates the shield. And when you take the lunchbox off, the shield doesn't go away; it stays there. So the shield doesn't require a lunchbox to be on the pad. The shield only requires lunchbox to be on the pad to generate, not to maintain itself. And we do have Rigel coming down again, trying to avoid detection, and barely on blue team's map, if you can see that. But now he is able to get here and completely secret defended there. Rigel has to hide behind these tanks. This front one is getting attacked by this Longhorn, but Fedcomp dropping these rebels, trying to get a block, but not actually able to get it in between his fort and those dillos. But with that death ray, once again, gonna say it again, super strong, gonna be able to finish off that stuff. And right now, B-Boy with a Longhorn, trying to blink to the fort, but Fedcomp does see him and is not gonna be able to get too much damage in before he gets finished off. Actually using that death ray, does lift off, but does land once again. I doubt he will be able to get that lunchbox, and does get finished off there, I think by a Seeker missile. And now DeKay fighting Bowser here at this left center. Okay, Bowser has been able to neutralize it again. And Rigel getting followed by 2 saucers, getting high load really strangely there because MNOB and Fedcomp both landed, but Rigel didn't lift off in time, and both of those saucers lifted off to compensate as well and finished off Rigel in here. That was pretty interesting. That was kind of funny. But right now, Fed again with a single rebel and using that death ray, doesn't try to get the does not prioritize on neutralizing. He only prioritizes on attacking stuff. So this outpost still hasn't had any bulbs knocked down, and once more, B-Boy, you know what, green team is definitely actually winning in terms of the overall fort health, but now DeKay respawning, and Bowser coming with 2 more dillos. No, DeKay didn't actually decide to block some more. He is going way out there, replacing these Moneymakers with generators because they are extremely power starved, but enough droppage does go down on blue team from green to take this victory. Wow, crazy. Bowser1313, BboyDeyo, and rigelglen do take this map, and Fed is a little bit upset. They do take this victory over blue team.